Hello everyone, welcome again to my live channel. I know it's been long. I was online and when I was live, actually I had some things I was working on, and I decided to come live today because I missed you guys, right? Yeah, I needed to hear from you guys. I needed to see some things, I've been meaning to say to you guys. So that's why I'm here tonight. So, guys, I have some stories to tell. I have some motivational things I want to discuss with you guys. Thank you. And I want you to comment on say something in the comment section so I can know that you are here. Um, there was a story I was, talking about some time ago. Yeah, I followed that story and I got to know that that story is really true. Right? Everything I said about those guys were really true. Some things are happening, a whole lot of things are happening. And most of the time, if you're not careful, you fall into things that are necessarily not required in your life. That's why we all need to be cautious. We all, need to have a kind of a kind of a kind of an instinct or a place where we know, or like a limit. We just have to create a limit for ourselves in some certain areas in our lives. So once you do that and you get close to that bridge, to that barrier, to that extent, to that thing you promised yourself not to do, when you get close to it and you just remember, you feel it, you turn back, or you turn back. But so many people, so many youths right now have nothing of such. Whatever comes, that's what they do, and that is very wrong, very very bad. And such steps and decision, you know, have created so many chaos in the lives of youths. A whole lot of youths have faced uh, some are in situation they ought not to be because they refuse to listen. They refuse to pick the right word or to set some certain goals for themselves. So I'm going to tell you this story. I'm going to talk about these two guys. They were friends and they had aspiration, they had plans, they had goals. But times comes when they thought or they saw that those things they required to have or to become were not coming to pass. They were not coming to pass, so they had change of minds. They decided to do anything possible, all right, anything possible to get to what or where they wanted to be. And that is a terrible decision because so many people are making these decisions every day. People are taking decisions, negative decisions every day just because they want to climb higher, just because they want to be in another, fantasy that is not theirs. And it's not just destroying lives, it's also, paralyzing dreams and visions. So that's why I want to tell you this story. Keep on wreck, you say what? All right. It's a story that I want to share. I want to share this story, and I believe you will learn a whole lot from this story. All right. You will learn a whole lot from this story. And after sharing this story, I would like you guys to, point out what you learned from it. Understand? I want you to point out what you learned from it, and I want you to, you know, have a mindset of a positive mindset from the story I'm about to share. So the story, it happens here in Africa, especially here in Nigeria. This is where it happens, and it's an emotional story. Right? It's an emotional story. So that's what I'm going to share. Okay, somebody, John Rush, you said, I will respect any religion. Yeah, it's okay. It's perfect. It's okay. It's okay, right? It's okay. So the story goes this way. Like I was saying, those boys had dreams. I'll call them boys because they were not married, though they were above 25. They were above 25, but they were not married. So, and they didn't, none of them, that's what I'm going to call them, boys. So, those guys were people who had dreams, who had goals. There's a place they were looking at, there's a place they wanted to be at certain lives, at certain stage of their lives. And when the time get closer, they saw that those things were not coming to pass. They saw that things were not as them to be. So they had a change of mind. Were older than, making it big, having, success, all the things you dreams of, all the things you dream to be. You see the younger ones becoming them. At times you start thinking otherwise, right? When you have those set goals, or when so you start thinking otherwise. So that's what happened to those guys. So they had plans, they had goals. They wanted to become something, become some people, somebody in life, and it was not coming forth. After so many years, so they decided to do something that hurt them badly, something that they wish could reverse, but was too late. It was too late for them. It was too late because they cried. They wanted to do everything possible to reverse it, but it was too late, like I said. There are certain decisions, certain steps you will take that are irreversible. They are irreversible. There's nothing you can do to reverse those steps. So it's one of those things they did. It's one of those things they did. And that was how it was. So the story goes like this. When they pass out from school and they started, doing here in Nigeria, if you are out of university, you go and serve as you serve the country, you serve for 1 year. That is, we call it NYSC. The full name is National Youth Service Corps. All right. So that's what we do. So after the 1 year, they got out and they started looking for a job. Job wasn't forthcoming. They had to look for anything at all, anything to do, whatever it was, anything that would make them have an income. So they started doing manual job. So they started doing those things for years. Nothing wasn't forthcoming, and they had plans. Like I said, they had plans, they had dreams. Nothing was happening. So, and they saw their friends making it big, making it large. So they started asking questions. They started asking questions. They started asking how, what are they supposed to do? What were they going to do to become like those people, those friends, those younger ones who are making it big? What were they going to do? So that was the question. That was everything they were doing. No, that was everything they were doing. So after asking questions, after going about, they found a friend, one of their friend. A friend, he told them that there's something they could do, there's something they can do to become what they dream of becoming. There's something they can do. And he told them what to do. He told them what to do. So after, you know, meditating, thinking on it, after some days of thinking, and they saw that time was not on their side, they accepted. They accepted. They agreed to do what the friend told them. Yeah, they agreed to become what the friend has told them. Although it was a terrible idea, they had no choice. They had no choice. So they chose to do them. They chose to do them. And that is where the problem begins. That's where the problem begins. It started that instant, that moment they decided to follow suit, to become that which their friends had told them. The problem began. Alright, I'll continue the story maybe later in the day or tomorrow, probably. I'm gonna finish the story by then. Alright. So right now, I'm going offline for now, but back because I see that people are fluctuating. People are not much live because this story, I would like you to share this story. I would like you to learn a whole lot from the story. Right? I want you to learn from the story because we learn every day. All right, we learn every day, and most of the time, not just from book, okay? Not just from book, but from stories that are told us from our parents. There are stories our parents had told us that we are making reference of even up to now. We have There are certain decisions we like to take in life that when we remember the stories our parents told us, you know, we we adjust, all right? We adjust. So that is how it is, all right? That is how it is. That is what I want to share with everybody. I want to share the story. The story is heart touching. The story is too emotional, and I would like you to not just hear the story, but I want you to also gain from the story. I want you to gain from the story. So if you want me to continue the story, please can you comment continue? Let me see 3 continues and I'll start with the story. I'll continue the story. Okay, so go on to the comment section and type continue. Hello, I'm from Vietnam. Welcome, Vietnam, and Phong Hill. Phong Hill, you are welcome. I love you and I'm happy that you are here. Right, I'm happy, so happy that you are here. So, but if you want me to continue this story, please, I would like you to go to the comment section and say something, just say something like continue or whatever it is. I'm going to continue the story. This is a place where we learn, right? I'm not just here to waste your time on something. No, that is not what I'm here for. I'm here to impart knowledge, to impart wisdom, something that lives will be changed. Some people, that have a mindset of negativity will change to positivity. All right. So these are the things I'm here for. And these are the things I want to, I want to bring out so you can explore the good things out of it. So these are the things. Okay, so whichever country you are watching me from right now, can you type it on the comment section? Just the country you are watching, you are joining me live from. Can you type on the comment section your country? Think Hill is from Vietnam. Yeah, and that is wonderful. It's beautiful, right? I love that. Phion is from Vietnam. So you, John Rusk, and Penuruk Lamhlad, where are you watching me from? Please go to the comment section and say something. Right? We are here to make fun. We are here to learn. We are here to impact our lives with wisdom, with things we have never had before. That's what we are here for, right? So please feel free. Just go to the comment section and do something. Okay? Just say something on the comment section. Whatever it is you want to say. But make sure it's law abiding. YouTube, have this what am I gonna say? This mentality of I just don't know what to say right now, but just go to the comment section and say something, all right? Please, who is this person live right now? Somebody is live, and I don't know if the person have said anything. I don't think you have. That's why I want you to say something on the comment section. Okay, just say something. Just you are here, you gotta say something, okay? You got to say something. So just say something on the comment section and we move on. All right, I promise we are gonna move on. Okay, say something in the comment section and we're gonna go on with this show. Can you do that? Can you do that? Is anyone here who will do that? Are you listening to me? Can you watch me right now? Can you hear what I'm saying? Just go to the comment section, type on the comment section which country you are watching from. What country are you right now? And that's all, right? That's nobody want to say anything. But it's disappointing, right? It's disappointing. But no problems, no problems. So what are we gonna do right now? Since you don't want to say anything, you don't want to write nothing, no problem, okay? No problem. We are live and we're gonna be here. Right, I'm gonna be here. Okay, if you want us to play a game, please say something on the comment section. If you want us to play a game, just go to the comment section, type game. That's all, and we go on to the game. Nobody want to say anything. Then this is what guys to join and support me here. Okay, this is him. We are going to be playing a game now, and this game requires. Okay, we're gonna be learning. Gonna be learning. So we all